Here's a Centurion game on Redshare with Hardest and Primal, Hardest in the 5916, Primal in his AMX 5120. First thing I'm going to do is take my Centurion to the hill and then shoot across at whatever Hardest spots from his passive scouting position. You can see our team's clustering around the hill. We only have a Type 59 going to the east. Our Black Prince is running to A1 to hide behind the artillery because apparently just shooting tanks is too hard for him. And most of the rest of our team are also hiding behind us. Hardest gets into position, starts spotting across, and I just start trying to find a target. The Centurion comes up, I'm worried about whether he can see me or not. I can't draw line of sight to him, and I wasn't spotted. My sixth sense didn't go off. So now it's just a waiting game until the enemy tanks roll across the open here. Finally, something gets spotted. Enemy T-54. He's behind cover. It's not worth wasting a shot yet to try and get him. Centurion's up as well. The IS-3 is totally exposed in the open, so I go for him, a much better target. I low roll, but at least I hit him. Primal begins clipping him, and I start looking for shots on these mediums. That was a badly timed shot on my part. Got some more tanks rolling across the open here. I'm trying to find shots on them. Centurion peeks all the way over. Hardest lets me know on TeamSpeak, so I begin firing at him instead. And between myself and Primal, he's dead pretty fast. Take another shot at the T-54. Again, badly timed. He just keeps backing up right as I fire. Lucky bastard. Enemy IS-8's completely in the open, and my shell somehow finds the one piece of his armor it can bounce off from this angle. I don't know how that happened. It was pure RNG. Doesn't matter anyway, because he just rushed straight into the open like a complete idiot. He did pull in behind rock cover, so I couldn't hit him anymore, but he was still really badly exposed to the rest of our team. See me considering the shot there, but it's just not enough. So now I begin looking for shots on the Conqueror. That one dipped low, but it probably would have bounced anyway. T-44 drives across the open. Totally exposed. Easy target. Tiger 2's out in the open. Again, an easy target. I'm trying to find shots I can hit here rather than dicey shots like on the Conqueror. IS-3's next. Somebody else's shell gets there first. So now I'm looking for a shot on the Conqueror. I need to wait for him to sit still so I can time my shot well. And there we go. Enemy AT-15 says failed team with noobs in tier 8. Well, he is one of their tier 8s, so I don't know. Maybe he's self-aware. It's quite uncommon in pubbies. Here RT-20 starts bitching about the much rumoured Russian bias. because he is terrible at aiming and can't put a 90mm shell through the side of an IS-3, which is strange because I have no trouble with it. Enemy 5916 spotted. I'm getting shot at from behind, but I'm just looking for shots here. I'm not really concerned about their Conqueror because he's about to be dealt with. I take a blind shot, it's not fully aimed, don't expect to hit, but let's just try and discourage him from doing that again. So you can see me setting up for a snapshot here, but he takes cover and then Primal manages to find a mark on him. So only 3k damage here. Still a lot of enemy tanks to go around though. Find the enemy Centurion, who hasn't really moved all game, and Hardest and I begin bullying him. I hold his attention while Hardest tries to get shots in. I was inadvertently blocking most of Hardest shots here by the way I was pushing him around, but oh well. He did get him in the end. Take a snapshot of the AT-15, terribly aimed, doesn't hit, of course. Once again, I pay the price for breaking my own mantra of never snapshotting. But I do manage to set the ISU on fire, so I pick up some nice damage there. Just looking for shots on these guys, can't get them. T20's ranting about how Wargaming play favourites apparently. Obviously they do, they play favourites with the Germans because the Germans have just received the most overpowered tier 8, 9 and 10 tank destroyers ever to be added to this game. I'm only half joking on that, by the way. So I'm just trying to find a shot on the IS, but RNG screws me. SU-152 is mostly in cover. Hardest getting some hits on him. He backs out, just enough for me to get a shot in, and then all that's left is Artie. Most of our team's pushed across by now, even the Black Prince, who was hiding in the back behind the Artie, because he's a complete shitter. Hardest spots the Artie, and I managed to snapshot it. RNG works in my favour for once this match. So not a bad match. 5.3k damage, definitely not bad. Certainly got some good work done up on that hill, and really, I mean, both teams were quite bad. We were the only good players in the entire match. But it really does show what a couple of decent sniping tanks up on the hill can achieve when they've got a light tank to spot for them. So we cleared out a lot of their hit points at the start of the game and tied down about half their team in a position they couldn't escape from. And then at the end of the game it was just mopping up.